Hey everyone. So I'm going live today on my personal Facebook page to talk to you guys about lavender and melaleuca essential oils. So I'm just going to give people a little bit of time to jump on. Hey Renee. So when you get on, say hi, give me a thumbs up, give me some hearts. Just let me know you're watching. Hey Alex. Oh, hey Kevin. It's nice to see people getting on. I usually do my lives like in the morning or the afternoon because that's when I have more free time. But then I noticed there's not a lot of people on Facebook, so not a lot of people are watching. So now I'm trying to do my lives more in the evening time when more people at home can watch. Okay. I'm going to get started so this doesn't take long. I'm only going to be on for a few minutes, so it's not a long time. I want to talk about two of my favorite oils. And the reason I'm talking about them together is because they're like best friends. So they are lavender and melaleuca. A lot of times, most of the time, I use these two oils together. They just kind of complement and balance each other out very nicely. So first I'm going to talk about lavender. And hey George, hey Kathy, good to see you. I'm going to talk about lavender first, and I'm just going to tell you all the benefits and uses that you can use these oils for. And you will probably be surprised at some of them. So everybody pretty much is familiar with lavender. It's a great oil for stress reduction, for sleep, for just overall calming, anything calming. It could be calming on your skin, calming inside, like internally, emotionally, mentally. Hey, Aunt Liz. Hi, Tara. Great to see everybody on tonight. So, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, so most of those things that people use lavender for, they know it's for calming and for sleep. I'm going to give you some other ways that you can use lavender that you may not be familiar with. So lavender is also good for teeth grinding. So if you are one that possibly may grind your teeth, like even during the daytime or in the nighttime when you're not aware of it, you can apply lavender, on your jawline. You can inhale it, like put it in a diffuser at nighttime, or just put a drop on your hands and inhale it. Because most of the time when you're grinding your teeth, it's due to anxiety and stress. So lavender is the calming oil. So it's going to calm you down and chill you out and prevent you from doing that grinding. You can also apply it over your heart to help keep your stress levels down. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jose. It's good to see everyone. Another thing that lavender is great for is allergies and hay fever. So this is the time of year where people are suffering, right? All the flowers are in bloom, the grasses, all that stuff. I know the ragweed is probably coming up soon, and that one's always a big trigger. It grows around the canal down by our house, and I know my brother is severely allergic to the ragweed, and lavender is really good for allergies and hay fever. So you can take it under the tongue, so you could put a drop like under your tongue, or if you don't like the taste of it, which I don't really care for the taste of lavender. If you've never tried it, it's kind of a weird taste, but you can put it in a capsule and then take it internally. The only oils that I would ever suggest taking internally is ones that you know are completely 100% pure oils, and that is doTERRA. So doTERRA oils have been tested, 7 levels of testing. They have a third-party tester. So you can rest assured that what they say in the bottle is only what they say. So this is just lavender. It's just steam distilled lavender from the lavender flowers. There's nothing else in the bottle. And you can ingest these oils internally. And if you have a bottle of doTERRA oil, the way you can tell is it says supplement-a-faxed. If it says supplement-faxed, then you can put them in your body. You can ingest them. You can put them in teas. You can bake with them. You can cook with them. You can put them in capsules. You can put them in your smoothies. If they say just ingredients on there, then you don't want to ingest those. But I would say 95% of our oils are ingestible. So it's really a nice way because you can use them then 3 ways: topically, internally, and you can inhale them. So the inhalation way. So allergies and hay fever, you can also, if you wanted to, put a drop in your hand, rub them together, and inhale. You can use this for a colicky or upset baby. Hi, Mrs. Henry. It's good to see you again. Hey, Michelle. So if you have a baby, if you have a new mom and you have a baby, and you have a colicky baby or a baby that won't quiet, using lavender can definitely help. You can dilute it, so put it in a carrier oil like coconut oil, because that's a very gentle oil, and massage it up and down the baby's spine, on the bottoms of their feet, because our feet have the largest pores, and then the oil gets into our bloodstream a lot faster. So this is a great oil for new babies. It is also really, really good for nosebleeds and pink eye. So you're not going to want to put the oil in your eyes. Never put any oils in your eyes. But you can put it on the bridge of the nose, and you can put it around your eyes, and that will help with your pink eye and nosebleeds. So my son, he's 10, and actually he used to suffer from a lot more nosebleeds, but since I've been using oils, I think he maybe have had 2 in the last year, which is incredible because he used to get like 2 a week. Oh, hey, Mrs. Grabowski, and hi, Erin. But when he does get a nosebleed, I go for the lavender, and I put it on his nose, and the lavender helps to constrict the blood vessels, so it stops his nosebleeds. You can also use lavender for increased, like if you have high blood pressure. So you can put it on the pulse points of your body, or you can take it internally in a capsule. Lavender is also great for migraines. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Henry. I love these oils. So when I love something so much, I really learn about them, and I love to educate about them. And I'm actually reading from a book, Essential Life book. So anybody can do this. So yeah, lavender is really, really good for migraines and headaches, because usually a lot of times headaches are due from stress. And lavender is a calming oil, so it's going to help reduce that tension and that stress. So you would apply it to your temples and onto the back of your neck. It is also really good along with the Melaleuca, and that's kind of why we talk about them together, for any kind of cuts and wounds, blisters, sunburns. The lavender takes the red away. So anything that is on your skin that's irritated and aggravated and angry, applying lavender is super soothing. Hey, Wendy. So skin imperfections. I have a condition called rosacea, so my skin flares up and gets very red, and I love to use the lavender to help calm my skin down. Bug bites, mosquito bites, this is going to be a great oil to apply to bug bites and skin irritations. So here's a story, and Aaron, who just jumped on, will appreciate this. So my cousin Jesse, I was down in North Carolina, and he had this ginormous mosquito bite on his neck. And he's sitting there talking to me, and all I could see was him just scratching on this bug bite. And it was driving me crazy. So I have a roller ball, and a roller ball is just a bottle with a metal roller, so you can roll it right on, of Melaleuca, which I'm going to talk about next, and lavender together in coconut oil. So I just said, let me put this on you. So I went over and I rolled the lavender and Melaleuca on his bug bite. And I started watching, and he's still talking to me. And within minutes, he stopped scratching. And my cousin Rachel and I were watching the bug bite, and it literally like decreased in size, like by half within minutes. And it was amazing. And I asked him, I said, hey, how does that feel? And Jesse's like, it doesn't itch anymore. So he's like, give me that. I have them all over my body. So he took my roller ball, and he was applying them everywhere where he had his bug bites. And they really helped. So I highly recommend, especially at this time of the year, if the bugs love you and they just eat you alive, I recommend a bug spray by doTERRA, but if you have Melaleuca and lavender, use those together on those bug bites, and it will stop the itching. My husband, he must have sweet blood because he gets bit up all the time, and I never do. But he's always asking me, he's like, where's that roller ball? Where's that roller ball? I need that roller ball. And it's great for hives too. Hey, Michelle. And hi, Suzanne. So my daughter, she gets hives when she's nervous. And she was cheerleading this winter during basketball. And during like halftime or whatever it's called, she came to me and she's like, look at my legs. Like she had hives all over her legs. And I pulled out my lavender and my Melaleuca, and I just rolled it on her hives. I'm talking within 5 minutes, gone. perfectly, and it stopped itching. I don't know, like hives must feel itchy. I've never really had them, but they must itch and be irritating. And she said, no, it's gone. And she went back to chair and she was fine. So I always, hey, Kathy. Oh, yes, Michelle. I love Terra Shield and Purify. Those are awesome. I always carry a roller ball of those two oils together in my purse. So I'm going to talk about Melaleuca now. Since we talked about lavender, I kind of hit on it. And this is like really quick. There's so many uses for these oils, and I don't want to bore you guys with all of them, so I'm just going to highlight them. So Melaleuca, you guys probably know, is tea tree oil. That's like its common name. And it is awesome. It's super great antiseptic. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral, and it's an analgesic, and it's a decongestant. So this puppy is something that every single household should have. I'm telling you, you have to get Melaleuca. You can apply it to your cuts and wounds. So just like Melaleuca. So lavender. Usually I apply, if I don't have them mixed together, I'll apply Melaleuca first to disinfect, clean whatever kind of skin abrasion it is. And then I'll apply the lavender on top so that it soothes it out. Like, so it helps to calm it down and like the irritation's less angry. It is good for viruses, bacteria, and diarrhea. So you can apply it on your abdomen, or you can take it in a capsule. It is also really good, and I used it for this, for canker sores and cold sores. So it's used to prevent and to treat. So if you're a person who gets a lot of cold sores and canker sores, you're going to want to have Melaleuca in your medicine cabinet instead of reaching for that over-the-counter stuff that you can get. This stuff, it works great. I just put it right on, inside wherever my sore is. I don't normally get them, but I had one recently, and they're painful. So the Melaleuca, and I use clove too, because clove is very numbing. That will definitely help. Another thing that Melaleuca is good for is athlete's foot and candida issues. So my son, he had this like peeling, scaly looking type skin on his foot this winter. I'm not sure where he got this from, but I knew what it looked like. It was coming. It was athlete's foot, I'm pretty sure. So I just took my Melaleuca, and of course I had the lavender with it, and I rolled it on his foot for a couple days, gone, no problem. He was fine. So it's really quick working too. You can use it for sore throats and tonsillitis. So you can gargle with it, or put it in a capsule. So gargle with like warm salt water and Melaleuca. It's going to help with sore throats. You can also use it for dandruff, scabies, and lice. So if you have little ones and school-age children, lice is always a big issue. They're always sending home, lice checks and warnings about it. You can add the Melaleuca to your shampoo as a preventative to help your kids, yourself, whoever in your family, not get lice. They don't like the Melaleuca is what it is. The lice hate Melaleuca. So they're going to avoid your child's head. But if somehow your child or you do catch lice, it's a good way to treat the lice too. So you would also put it in shampoo and lather, soak your hair, and rinse. It's also, Melaleuca is also really nice for for ear health. So you can apply it with the lavender, like behind and around the ear. Don't put the essential oils in your ear, just around or in the back of your ear. So another story, as you can see, I use oils daily. Another story is we were on vacation recently, as some of you know, and we were in the beach. We were in the water a lot. And my son was saying, my ear hurts, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, he's getting an ear infection, or there's water stuck in his ear, and it's hurting, and he was complaining about it. And especially when he laid down, it hurt. So I just took my roller ball again, and I put the lavender and the Melaleuca around the ear. I also added basil because I looked that up, and it said that basil is helpful. And I think 2 days of doing that, and he's like, oh, my ear's fine now. So I totally avoided going to the emergency room on our vacation. It was fantastic. Other things Melaleuca is good for is also, like lavender, pink eye and staph infections, MRSA, and skin imperfections, acne. So when I have pimples, I pull this puppy out, and I put, the Melaleuca, I put it straight on. But if you have a sensitive skin, you may want to try diluting it right on my skin imperfections. And then I put the lavender on top just for the redness and just to soothe it. So we don't use any of those acne medicines anymore, you know, what Clearasil or whatever it is called. My daughter, she's a teenager, she gets a zit. She asked me, where's Melaleuca? When my husband shaves, he gets razor burn like all the time. He has to shave often because I don't like beards on him, and he gets that. It looks like road rash almost after he shaves. So, he asked me for the rollerball for the Melaleuca and the lavender. Women, you can use it on your bikini area after you shave, and you get those terrible bumpies that hurt really bad. Apply that lavender and Melaleuca. It's going to help disinfect it, plus calm and soothe it. You can also use it for hives, like I said, skin irritations, rashes. It's good because it's a decongestant. It's good for when you have a cold or bronchitis or any kind of congestion. You can just rub it on your chest, inhale it. It's just a wonderful, awesome oil. You can also clean with these two oils. So besides like using oils, these two oils on your body, you can clean your house with them. They are great for cleaning, killing mold and bacteria. So you put them in a spray bottle with water, clean your shower. Your house will be so much, it'll smell so much better. Hey, Karen. You won't have to use all those toxic chemicals anymore. You can clean with natural oils for pennies. It's really actually very inexpensive. These oils are so concentrated. They last so super long. So you just a couple drops with some water in a spray bottle, and you can kill mold and mildew just with these two little guys. It's awesome. These you can get them also pre-diluted with coconut oil from doTERRA, also in rollerballs. So I think I opened this one up already, the lavender. So it already comes diluted. So if you're a person who is not a do-it-yourself kind of person, you don't feel like messing around with making your own roller balls using the oils, you can buy them already in a roller ball to make it super easy and convenient. And then you can carry them around in your purse, use them, I swear, whether you have kids or not, these two oils together are just fantastic. And, when you're cleaning with them, you wouldn't want them diluted already. You're going to want to use them straight from the bottle and dilute them with the water. And you can add vinegar too, because I always love to clean with vinegar. I actually like the smell of vinegar. So I have remade my medicine cabinet. I have remade my kitchen, my sink, under my sink, the chemicals and stuff under my sink. So I barely have any bottles under there. I've just gotten rid of them, replaced them with essential oils, which are teeny tiny. They don't take up much room. And so I have much more space. Everything's much more organized. And I just love the way my house smells after I clean with them. And I love the way my skin smells after I use them on my skin. So if you guys have any questions, you want to learn more about these oils, about how you can use, Melaleuca and lavender, where you can get them from, just message me. I'm always here. I love to educate people. So I'm going to hop on every day, hopefully around this time in the night. It all depends. But I'm going to hop on every day this week and just do a little education on some of my favorite products. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching me tonight. Enjoy your evening. It looks like it's going to be a nice one. It's sunny out here in Cleveland. I know we're going to have a hot spell coming up this weekend, but Brian and I are going to see Jimmy Buffett in Pittsburgh. So I'm not sure what Pittsburgh weather will be like, but we're praying for no rain. So we're excited about this weekend. So enjoy the rest of your Monday night, everyone, and thank you for joining me. Bye.